What's up, Soul Squad? It's been a while, but she's back with a good recipe. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. And we always say, guys, before we get started, hit the intro. Y'all know voiceovers are not my best thing, so if I stumble, please forgive me. But I'm back, guys. It's been a while, and I'm in the mood for some fish and shrimp. So what I'm doing right here is I got some parchment paper down, and this is my seasoned flour. Guys, you gotta go get this seasoned flour, okay? The holiday is coming, and you need this in your life for that gravy. Now, that is some cornmeal, so what I'm going to do is that I like a little bit of cornmeal in my fish, so I am going to mix my flour with my cornmeal. Since I didn't have that much seasoned flour, I'm also going to take some regular all-purpose flour, throw down here, just like that, because I got like a couple of pieces of fish to fry and some shrimp. And that is my unstoppable seasoning. Guys, if you don't have the flour, you at least need the seasoning. So I ran out of flour, and so I added extra flour, so I'm using my seasoning. This is the same seasoning that's in that flour to make that flour taste so good. So I'm just combining that all-purpose flour with some of my seasoning, with some of my seasoned flour, and with some of my corns and some cornmeal. And I'm just blending it all up together. I didn't have any freezer bags or anything, so I just said, let me put some parchment paper down. I decided to go with some flounder, y'all. This is a white fish, and this fish is usually people really bake this fish, saute this fish, but I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and fry it. I fried it once before, so yeah, and while I'm frying this fish, I actually got my vegetable oil over here on the stove. Getting heated, getting nice and hot, and I got the other fish, on the parchment paper. So yeah, so here I go. That grease was hot. It was ready, okay? So when you start cooking, just turn your grease on. So by the time you finish opening up your fish, pat drying it, and season it, you can go ahead and hit it in that hot grease. So that's what I did. I think I ended up cooking about 7 or 8 pieces for everybody. This is the second batch of fish. So this is what it looking like. So I forgot to show you the first batch. But yeah, at this point, I'm finished with all the fish. All the fish is done. And yeah, and what I want to go next is do my shrimps. Now, with shrimps, to make the flour stick, I should have did like a wet batter. But y'all, I wasn't thinking. And mine was all over the place. So I just went on and dumped my shrimps. And guys, please clean your shrimps. Even though I bought these shrimps already peeled in the vein, that's just in the front. In the back, I had to go to the front part of this shrimp, honey, and slice down the middle. And there's a vein in the front. They ain't tell you that. So we did all that work with these 20-something shrimps. Okay, so I'm just making sure I'm getting that flour all over there. Because, again, afterwards, I thought about it. Girl, why you ain't do a wet batter? What the heck was you thinking? But that grease was still nice and hot. And I'm just flopping those shrimps in the grease. Make sure you shake off your excess batter from your shrimps. But what I am going to say, even though I didn't on this first round use anything to help the flour stick, I think they cooked up pretty well. I don't want to put too many in the pan because I don't want to lower the temperature of my grease. But here we go. They cooked up pretty good, Soul Squad. They really did. They were crunchy. They were flavorful because, we used my seasoning. So what I decided to do, since I wanted that crunch to hold on in, I added some mustard to my shrimps. Yes, your kitchen your way, my kitchen my way. Do what you do, okay? Make you a wet batter. That's what I should have did, but I didn't, okay? But we still ate. And so I put some mustard on the shrimps and put it in the flour. And you know what? This flour cornmeal mixture, it really stuck pretty well, especially the second time. So yeah, so I was like, hey, Why you ain't think about this in the beginning? Girl, anybody had time to be rinsing off no washing off no, rinsing off no shrimps and adding some mustard. It is what it is. We was about to eat up in here. It was late in the afternoon. I'm gonna say it's about 2, 3 o'clock when I did this. So that's the end result right there. Well, all the shrimps fried up. Y'all think I missed a clip. Did I do a clip of me doing the mustard fried shrimps? I don't know, but these things are good. Y'all don't get my flour. Y'all don't know what y'all missing out on, okay? I just took a piece of that crunchy piece. Let me tell you, that thing hit every spot, every taste bud, every seasoning. That thing was like home, okay? It was so good. That flour do what it do. And, you like that good flavor. So I just went on and, yeah, this is what you need. Some grits, some heavy whipping cream, and some chicken broth. You know what we about to do? We about to make these grits, y'all. We're going to make some nice creamy grits. Well, mine ain't going to be that creamy because I like a thick grit like me. But here's some water. And it's about like a cup of water. I add about maybe 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. And then we're going to add in about like a half a cup of chicken broth. And we're going to let that come to a boil like that. And I'm adding in my grits. Y'all don't ask me. I just pulled my grits until the ancestors tell me to stop, okay? That's how I do. Follow your instructions on the back of your grits. But I did like a cup of water, about 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, and like a half a cup of chicken broth. But you're going to see me go in and add a bit more chicken broth to this. And I just pulled the grits until I just knew when to stop. But again, follow the instructions on the back of your grits and you'll make them perfectly. But we getting these grits in here. This is how I like my grits right there. Just like that. Add a piece of unsalted butter in there. Looking good, right? Yes, it is. And so, at this point, y'all couldn't get the cheese open. Jackson's like, hurry up. What you doing? But I got that Kobe Jack open. And she went up in there. As much cheese as you like for you. What type of cheese you like. You could use sharp cheddar. You could use red slices of American cheese. But I went in with some Kobe Jack, okay? And we just getting this all stirred up. Yes, mine's grits is thick. Again, my kitchen, my way. Your kitchen, your way. If you want a more creamier grit, don't use as much grits as I did. Follow the instructions. So right here, I am making my sauce, y'all. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just making this sauce. But this thing turned out good. It was almost like a gravy. I put in like 2 tablespoons of butter and let it go ahead and melt up. I added like a teaspoon of garlic, some minced garlic. Don't come at me because I use minced garlic. Again, this is my kitchen. But you guys use some fresh garlic. Maybe 1 clove, chop it up, okay? So, I did like some 2 tablespoons of flour, a teaspoon of garlic, and then right here, girl, that flour was hard. I thought I had some flour already open. I should have cut some of this out, but why? It's a video. I haven't been here in a long time, so I wanted to share every step along the way what you got. So guess what? She's having trouble opening up the flour. I just don't know why. It just would not come open. And my butter was starting to brown. I was like, Lord, if this flour don't open up, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, there go this flour, y'all. So I'm going to say I did it like, it's supposed to be like equal parts. So 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and like 2 tablespoons of flour. And we're going to stir it all up. And guys, you know what? Just as I was stirring, I was like, wait a minute. I ain't put no season to this. How am I making something that don't have no season? So what you do, you grab that SoulfulT Unstoppable Season out your cabinet and you get to season your gravy. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, give it some flavor. But if you don't have my season your gravy with the typical things that you do in your home, like some pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, maybe a little seasoned salt or something like that. And get that. You want to stir this because you want to get that flour taste. You don't want your gravy to taste like flour. So you want to stir this and push it around for about like a minute or two, just to make sure that flour taste is gone. But I don't know what they're talking about. I never had a flour taste when I made my gravy. So I just don't know. And here go my chicken broth. I'm using like maybe a cup of chicken broth, guys, to this. It depends on how thick and thin you want it. But I start off with like a good cup. a chicken broth, and I turned my stove down, and it's because this thing started thickening up too fast, too soon. I was like, what you doing? Give me a chance. So I turned the stove down, guys. And don't come for me for my voiceover, because I'm trying to do this in one take. So please clap your hands up. So far, we doing good. I think I ain't got to redo it, because every time I do voiceover, girl. So I think I'm doing good this time. So I added a little bit more chicken broth because she was just getting too thick, too quick like me. Okay? So after I added the chicken broth, I said, oh, don't forget your heavy cream. Now with this part, I'm not doing that much heavy cream. Probably like 2 tablespoons of this heavy cream. And that's all. And I am going to go in with a little bit more chicken broth. Like I said, she was just fast. I remember when I was fast, when I was little. You remember your grandmother said, ooh, that child fast. Neighborhood girl. Yeah, so that's how this gravy was. She was being real, real fast, okay? She did not want to take her time. But again, I forgot. Girls, if you don't turn the stove down. Okay, we put them grits on that plate. Yes, them cheesy grits. Grab you a piece of fish. Yes, I use my hand because we eating this. Okay? Grab your piece of fish, a couple pieces of your shrimp. I was like, should I just 2 or 3? Or should I just go ahead and take it to the max? I don't know. At this point, I was contemplating. So I think I went with 5, y'all. I want 5 pieces of shrimp. Now, here comes that gravy. When I say this thing was good, using that SoulfulT Unstoppable seasoning, if you ain't got the flour, you got to at least have the seasoning. Because that seasoning's going to bring everything to life, honey. Okay? And so here we go with the gravy. It's a sauce. It's not even a gravy. It's supposed to be some type of sauce, but I think I made it gravy, girl. I think I made it gravy. I was about to throw some tomatoes up in here. I said, girl, don't mess it up. But it came out good. It looked good. It tastes good. Everybody was happy. Yeah, and you know what I got to do? Grab some parsley flakes. That's what I'm looking for right now. Sprinkle some on there because, parsley make it look pretty. Presentation and everything. But yeah, guys, so this is it. Tell me how you like it, what it look like. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified. Thanksgiving videos is coming soon. But until then, look at this. This is some fish, fried shrimp, some cheesy grits. I'm not going to call them creamy because they're not. They're thick. And some gravy on top. Bye.